Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Nest Podcast. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today we're talking about something we all do every single week.
Yes! Today's topic is how to make plans with friends in English.
Oh, I love this topic. Actually, Emma, are you free this weekend?
Let me check. Yeah, actually, I think I am. Why? What's up?
Well, I was thinking we could grab coffee somewhere new downtown.
Oh, that sounds fun. Before we continue this little example, let's pause for 1 second.
Right. If you're enjoying this slow, natural English, please subscribe to English Nest Podcast and turn on notifications.
That way, you'll never miss a new episode. It really helps us keep this little nest growing.
Okay, now back to our coffee plan. So, Emma, what do you say?
I'm up for that. I actually love trying new coffee shops.
Perfect. See, that's exactly the kind of phrase we want to teach today.
Exactly. When someone suggests something and you like the idea, you can say, I'm up for that.
Or you could just say, sounds good to me. That's another really common one.
Right. Both are casual, friendly, and very natural. You'll hear them all the time.
Okay, so let's slow down and start from the beginning. First, how do we actually suggest a plan?
Good question. The simplest way is, do you want to plus a verb. For example, do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah, that's super common. Do you want to grab lunch? Do you want to watch a movie tonight?
Exactly. It's short, it's friendly, and everyone understands it right away.
There's also another phrase I use a lot, which is, how about we... For example, how about we meet at 6?
Oh, I like that one too. How about we try that new restaurant on Friday?
Now you're making me hungry, Emma.
Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. There's also, what are you up to later?
That one is a bit different, right? It's more like asking what someone's plans already are.
Exactly. So if I text you and say, hey, what are you up to this weekend? I'm asking about your plans first.
Right, and then, depending on your answer, I might suggest something. Like, oh, nothing much. Why?
And then you'd say, do you want to come to a barbecue at my place?
Oh, now that sounds like a great plan. Count me in.
See? Count me in is another great way to say yes. It means, I want to join too.
Yeah, it's very enthusiastic. You use it when you're genuinely excited about the plan.
Okay, so let's review quickly. We have, do you want to? How about we? And what are you up to?
Those are all great ways to start a conversation about plans. Now, let's talk about saying yes.
Right, we already mentioned, I'm up for that, sounds good to me, and count me in.
There's also a really simple one that works for me. It means the time or plan is okay for you.
Yeah, for example, if I say, let's meet at 7, you could reply, yeah, that works for me.
Exactly. Simple, clear, and very common in daily conversation.
Another one I love is, I can't wait. It shows real excitement about the plan.
Oh, yeah. Like, we're going to the concert next week? I can't wait.
Exactly like that. It just adds a little bit of energy to your answer.
Okay, now, here's a question for you, Emma. What happens when you actually can't make it?
Oh, that happens to me all the time. Life gets busy, right?
It really does. So, what's a polite way to say no to a plan?
Well, you could say, I'm afraid I can't make it. It's polite and it still sounds friendly.
Right, and afraid there doesn't mean scared, it just softens the bad news a little.
Exactly. Native speakers use it a lot when they need to say no politely.
There's also, I'm busy that day, which is simple and direct, but still friendly.
Yeah, and if you still want to see your friend later, you can add, can we do it another time?
Oh, that's a great follow up. It shows you still care about the friendship, even if you can't come this time.
Exactly. And there's a fun expression for this too. Can I take a rain check?
I love that one. It sounds funny, but it's actually really common.
Right. It means, I can't come now, but let's plan it for another day.
So if I invite you to dinner and you're too tired, you could say, can I take a rain check?
Exactly. And I'd probably say, of course, let's do it next week instead.
Perfect example. Okay, now, let's imagine the plan is confirmed. What comes next?
Good question. Now we need to arrange the details. Time, place, all of that.
Right, a really useful question here is, what time works for you?
Yeah, it's polite because you're letting the other person choose a time that's convenient for them.
And then, once you agree, you can say, let's say 7 o'clock then.
Oh, I use that phrase a lot. Let's say Saturday afternoon. Or let's say the coffee shop near the station.
Exactly. Let's say is perfect for confirming a specific time or place.
Then for the location, you might ask, where should we meet?
Right, and the answer could be something like, let's meet at the entrance, or let's meet outside the cinema.
Good. And after all the details are set, you can just say, great, see you then.
That's such a nice, simple way to end the conversation.
Yeah, it feels warm and friendly, even though it's just 3 little words.
Okay, let's practice a full mini conversation now using everything we just learned.
Great idea. Okay, I'll start. Hey, Jack, are you free this Saturday?
Let me think. Yeah, actually, I am. What's the plan?
Do you want to go hiking? There's a nice trail near the lake.
Oh, that sounds great. I'm up for that. What time are you thinking?
How about 9 in the morning? That way we avoid the heat.
9 works for me. Where should we meet?
Let's meet at the bus stop near the park entrance.
Perfect. I can't wait. See you then, Emma.
See? That was a full conversation, using almost every phrase we talked about today.
It really was. And notice how natural it sounded, even though it used simple words?
Exactly. That's the beauty of everyday English. You don't need complicated grammar to sound natural.
So true. Now, let's talk about a few more useful phrases before we finish.
Sure. There's one I really like, which is, let's keep in touch.
Oh, right. That's when you don't have a plan yet, but you want to stay connected.
Exactly. Maybe you meet an old friend on the street and you say, we should catch up soon. Let's keep in touch.
There's also, I'll text you the details, which is great for finishing a phone call about plans.
Yeah, that means you'll send the time, place, or address later once everything is decided.
And if plans suddenly change, you might hear, something came up, sorry.
Oh, that phrase is so common. It means an unexpected problem happened, so you need to cancel or change the plan.
Right, like, sorry, something came up at work. Can we reschedule?
Exactly. And reschedule is a great word too. It means to change the plan to a different time.
Good point. So instead of canceling completely, you're just moving the plan to another day.
Right, and people really appreciate it when you offer to reschedule instead of just canceling.
It shows you still want to spend time with them, just not at that exact moment.
Exactly. Okay, here's a fun one. What if you want to suggest a group plan, not just one person?
Ooh, good question. You could say, let's all get together this weekend.
Yes, get together is perfect for group plans. It just means to meet up as a group.
Right. And you could also say, Why don't we all hang out on Friday?
Oh, why don't we? Is another great pattern for suggestions. It sounds a little softer than, do you want to?
Exactly. It's a gentle suggestion. Why don't we try that new bowling place downtown?
Now you're giving me ideas for this weekend, Jack.
Well, why don't we actually go? I'm serious now.
Ha! Okay. Count me in then. See, we're using our own phrases already.
That's exactly how learning works best, when you actually use the language in real life.
Absolutely. Okay, let's add one more useful phrase for when plans finally happen.
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Well, at the end of a great day, you might say, we should definitely do this again.
Oh, I love that phrase. It's such a warm way to end time with friends.
Exactly. It shows you enjoyed yourself and you want to plan something again in the future.
And finally, my favorite closing phrase, let's make it happen.
Ooh, I really like that one. It sounds motivated, like you're actually going to do it, not just talk about it.
Exactly. It moves the conversation from just an idea to an actual plan.
Okay, I think we've covered so many useful phrases today. Should we recap everything?
Yes, let's do a quick recap for our listeners.
Okay, so first, to suggest plans we learned, do you want to? How about we? And why don't we?
And to say yes, we can use, I'm up for that. Sounds good to me. Count me in. And that works for me.
For saying no politely, we learned, I'm afraid I can't make it. I'm busy that day. And can I take a rain check?
For arranging details, we have, what time works for you, let's say, and where should we meet?
And to finish things off, we learned, see you then. Let's keep in touch. And let's make it happen.
That's a lot of phrases. But don't worry, you don't need to remember all of them at once.
Exactly. Just pick one or two and try using them this week with a friend.
That's the best way to really make these phrases stick in your memory.
Right. So maybe today, try texting a friend and saying, do you want to grab coffee this weekend?
And if they say yes, remember to say, sounds good. See you then.
Perfect. Okay, I think that's a wonderful place to end today's lesson.
It really is. Thank you all so much for listening to English Nest Podcast today.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
And don't forget to turn on notifications so you'll know as soon as a new episode comes out.
We'd also love to hear from you. What plans do you have this weekend? Tell us in the comments.
Yes, we really do love reading your comments. It means a lot to us.
Until next time, keep practicing your English and don't be afraid to make plans in English too.
That's right. This is Jack saying goodbye from English Nest Podcast.
And this is Emma wishing you a wonderful day. See you in the next episode.